Welcome, and if you're booting up Elden Ring for the first time and you're a new player, this video is for you. These are just going to be some tips, and definitely some very helpful tips at that. When you are picking your first class in Elden Ring, the Samurai is probably the best overall because you start with an amazing starting weapon. And then the Confessor's pretty decent because you start with the Broadsword, which is the highest, I believe, strength scaling broadsword in the game. And the Vagabond is also amazing if you need some extra vigor and a decent poise armor set. If I were you, I would choose the Samurai, and you can go ahead and name it whatever you want. That's just quick. I always recommend choosing the Golden Sea. This is going to give you an extra Ectus Flask, or whatever you want to call it. A Crimson Tier if you're being, it's just Souls. Ectus Flask just sounds so much better. But I get it, they're not the same thing. It's going to give you another one of those. And you're going to come across tutorial boss over in this area, so I can get light rolls. And you're going to want to try and get light rolls if you can roll. If you're just horrible at rolling, then I recommend trying to get a high poise armor set and going with vigor. So there's going to be a tutorial boss right here. You can just jump off the cliff over here, and you don't really have to fight him. You can try and fight him if you want. So you don't have to waste a whole bunch of time. Down here is a tutorial. Then funny, you can actually see your runes where that's actually where the spot is where you first spawn in. That's why your rune symbol's there. If you die there, pretty interesting. Then over here, it's going to be a very difficult place to go. I recommend going here high level. There's there's two main enemies there that you can kill. One drops a seal, specifically the Dragon Cominion seal. It scales with Arcane, so if you go with the Bandit, you probably could wield it quite quickly. You would just have to be pumping some faith. Then there's the Tree Sentinel. Now, a lot of people have done this when they first got Elden Ring. Honestly, if you want to go and try and kill him, you can. It's like all up to you. But and people just don't do this. They just keep on respawning at the first sight. Just go around and then head to the church. It's so much easier. And you might get targeted, but just keep on running and go get the side of grace and you're Gucci, bro. And then you can go level up. And then, thing is, and then get a horse from a girl named Melina over here. She's over by the Godric soldiers, and they're like ruins. And you can kill these guys. They won't really drop anything good. Besides maybe armor, bolts, swords, whatever they have equipped, they're gonna drop. There's a chance for it to drop, rather. It's not, you're not guaranteed to get a drop, ever. It's actually pretty low chance of getting one. These Erdleaf flowers can, once you buy a crafting kit from that guy over in the Church of Ella, and then you can craft for calling finger remedies, and you can summon in your friends. That if you have problems with bosses, it's amazing. Um, then you grab this site. Really easy to make your way to. Takes about 5 minutes, and then you're gonna get talked to by a woman. She can become your maiden. You can accept, and she gives you the ring, and then you can equip the ring to wherever you want, your bottom, that, and then you got your Honda Accord. Um, and then your flasks. Notice how I got the golden seed at the very beginning? Boom, flasks. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope that it was a big help. And a little extra thing. And this is the last thing. It's really not a test, but if you're also struggling on a boss, you can summon in the Reina, and tell her you can go for the actual speed, and then boom, you get the lone wolf ashes. Okay, she kind of does this you a little bit. You can put the ashes right here. You call them in. See right there. And yeah, if you're like struggling on like the first boss, and boom, pop those ashes. You're gonna take aggro a lot. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope this could have helped you. And peace.